Welcome. Wherever you are, feel the weight of your body. Feel the ground beneath you. Let your breath soften. Let your shoulders fall away from the day. Let this moment become a doorway. This is living, heaven on earth. Not a place to think about truth, but a place to walk it. Breathe it and become it. Let the earth hold you. Let the moment teach you. We begin here. There is a question that lives quietly in the hearts of many who walk this path. A question that rises in moments of stillness, and sometimes in moments of exhaustion. Divine Creator, why is spiritual practice necessary if I am already one with you? Let that question rest inside you for a moment. And the divine within says, Beloved one, you are indeed one with me. You were never separate, not for a single breath, not for a single heartbeat of time. But though the seed of divinity lives within you, it must be watered by your remembrance and awakened by your willingness. Spiritual practice is not the path to me, but the unveiling of me within you. Not a ladder to climb, but a veil drawn back to reveal what has always been within you. Practice is the way you remember. It is the sacred rhythm that tunes your being to the song already playing within your soul. You are not practicing to earn your way. You are practicing to align, to attune your awareness so that unity becomes your lived reality, not just your theology. Through practice, the mind becomes still, the heart becomes open, the body becomes a temple. You become a vessel through which heaven flows into earth. Beloved, you do not practice because you are lacking. You practice because you are overflowing, with the potential to remember, to embody, to create as I create, in love, in light, in sacred presence. Practice is the inner sanctuary, the temple, where transformation begins. It is not about perfection. It is about presence. In stillness, in breath, in intention, in sacred repetition, you return to yourself and find me within waiting there. Let this settle gently. Spiritual practice is not an effort to become worthy of the divine. It is the joyful remembrance that you already are. Practice clears the fog from the inner mirror of your awareness so you can see your true nature, not just in moments of insight, but in the rhythm of daily life. Think of a great tree. You do not see its roots. They do not announce themselves. They do not demand attention. And yet, every leaf, every blossom, every piece of fruit depends entirely on what is happening beneath the surface. Your practices are your roots. They anchor you when the world pulls you into forgetting. They nourish you when life feels dry or overwhelming. They hold you steady when emotions, news, conflict, and noise try to carry you away from your center. The outer awakening of the world can only grow as deeply as the inner grounding of the soul. Let's step into that sanctuary now. If you can, gently close your eyes or soften your gaze. Bring your attention to your breath, not changing it, not controlling it, just noticing. Feel the air enter your body. Feel it leave. Now silently say with each inhale, I remember. And with each exhale, I return. Inhale, I remember. Exhale, I return. Again. Inhale, I remember. Exhale, I return. Let this become your sacred rhythm. This is not something you are doing. This is something you're allowing. What if practice was not something you set aside time for, but something you weave into your life? What if the simple act of washing your hands became a moment of gratitude? What if listening to another person became an act of devotion? What if walking across a room became a quiet prayer? Practice does not have to look spiritual to be sacred. It only has to be present. As you move through your day, carry these questions gently with you. In what ways have I experienced spiritual practice as a remembering and not a striving? What practices help me most fully come home to myself and to the divine? What does it mean to me to live heaven on earth in daily life? You do not need to answer these. Let them walk with you. Let them open you. The stillness you cultivate through practice does not remain in stillness. It becomes the tone of your voice when someone is afraid. It becomes the patience in your hands when something breaks. It becomes the space you hold when another human is hurting. The world does not awaken through ideas. It awakens through presence, moving through people. Every time you choose breath over reaction, listening over defense, love over certainty, you become a quiet doorway through which heaven enters the world. You may never see the ripple. You may never know the reach. But every rooted tree changes the shape of the landscape. Your practice is not for you alone. It is a gift you give the world simply by being who you are becoming. Now let's enter a time of communion with the divine. Please repeat after me. Beloved presence, I dedicate my life as a living altar. May each breath be a prayer, each act a devotion, each moment a return to you. Help me remember that I am not separate, that I do not need to earn what is already mine, only awaken to it within. Let my practices be filled with joy, not duty. Let them open my heart, not harden it with perfectionism. I walk the path, not to arrive, but to reveal what is already within. Om. Peace. Amen. Before you go, take this practice with you, not as something you did, but as someone you are becoming. Walk gently. Breathe consciously. Touch the world as if it is listening. And when the human questions rise, when the journey feels tender, complex, or real, meet me in the space between heaven and earth, where this path finds its human voice. And when the sky opens inside you again, return to awakening heaven on earth, where remembrance becomes revelation. This is not a series of podcasts. This is a way of being. Thank you for listening.